This is the number one articulation mistake that is holding you back from reaching 100% control over the clarinet. I think some of you already know what I'm going to speak about now. It is articulating with bursts of air in combination with the tongue. Me, myself, I have been articulating like this until I think the middle of my bachelor studies, where afterwards I realized which is the correct way to articulate. Many clarinetists, and I would say maybe even around 50% of clarinetists still do this mistake. At least in some passages, they will articulate with bursts of air. Now, what is the problem with doing this? The problem with doing this is that it's impossible, humanly impossible, to reach 100% control over the clarinet. So if you articulate this way, basically, or you already cannot go to auditions and you cannot go to competitions, because if you don't have control, mistakes, big mistakes, like squeaks and notes not coming will happen all of the time. Okay, so in order to eliminate those mistakes and reach 100% control over our instrument, so that it's not luck what we're playing, but it's actually what we want to achieve is coming from the instrument. The way to do this is to play staccato, all articulation, always on one airflow. Now you might ask, oh, but Fabian, isn't then the articulation too boring? Isn't it always d d d d d d d d d d d d and that's it? No, because there's actually 4 ways to articulate. Okay, exactly 4, not 5, not 3, not 1, but 4 different ways. With these 4 different ways, we can achieve every articulation way in the entire clarinet repertoire, without exception. So you need to know these 4 articulation types, otherwise you cannot proceed with this technique. And I've put together a mini articulation masterclass. You can download it down below, where I go through all of these 4 articulation types that every clarinetist should know. So if you got caught maybe by me saying that you cannot articulate with bursts of air, I really mean it, and try to get rid of it already today, or better, as soon as possible. So let's dive a little bit more into the topic. So bursts of air, now at the illustration of the Debussy Première Rhapsodie, would be to play this passage, like with, you achieve the jumpy feeling of the passage with bursts of air. This is the technique of articulating. Now, you will never achieve an evenness of sound throughout the passage, because always some notes will jump out of this passage. So basically, my way of playing it, and I think the correct way, the way that you should implement as well into your practice, is by thinking the air in a legato airstream. Okay, so from mezzo forte, or from mezzo piano in this case, until mezzo forte. Okay, a developing legato airstream, and on top of this airstream, we just add the tongue. Okay, so we don't do anything with the air. The air does the phrase. The air does nothing else, as if the passage was legato, but it's not, it's articulated. And the articulation is happening only by the tongue touching the reed in 4 different ways. Don't forget, yeah. So those are in the link down in the description. Don't forget to download it. But yeah, exactly. So we go. And I can play this passage and you can hear sound, air sound coming out from the side of my lips. This means the air is always flowing. It's never stopping flowing. I will let my lips a bit more loose now so that you can hear it. Yeah, so in this pauses where there was no sound, the air was still going. Now you don't need to make this sound of air audible. I just made it audible now for you so that you can understand the concept of the air is always flowing. Okay, and then basically we reach control by training our tongue these 4 types of articulation, and then we just do it with the tongue and not with the air. And like this, and only like this, you can be sure in an audition or in a competition that 10 out of 10 times this passage will come. And this passage will come the way you want it to come. With this method, sorry, it will not happen. Yeah, this is luck, and that it will squeak, that a note will not come, that it will be airy tone beginnings is very high, a very high risk. Yeah, if you want many more clarinet education videos like this, where you learn life-changing clarinet advice that gets rid of all of your problems, yeah, please make a gold membership on clarinet-masterclass.com, my website, my membership for clarinet technique and to become from good to great on the clarinet fast. Okay, I will leave you guys all with this. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.